Hey guys! Today I have a new project for you all, and it has to do with something that I've talked about on this channel and in art class before, which is the color wheel. I love the color wheel because with the color wheel we get rainbows. Rainbows. I love rainbows, you guys all know this. So I love the color wheel and I love doing projects around it because it means we get to use rainbow colors. And in another video, I talk a lot more about the color wheel and I kind of explain the different color relationships and why the color wheel is important, so you can watch that if you choose to. And something that I just did with my students is I had them make my found object color wheel project that I made for a video back in spring. And I thought, what would be something kind of fun that we can do related to that, that's more of a drawing on the drawing side. And I thought it would be kind of cool if we made our own color wheels in a drawing, getting to use any objects you want. On this one, I did emojis. So you see I have my emojis all arranged in a circle and they're all different colors. And I also did one with some sheep because I thought, I don't know, why not? You can make the wool of the sheep different colors. So this project is a lot of fun because you get to choose whatever types of items you want to make your color wheel. You could draw food, you could draw characters from a video game that you like. You can do all sorts of stuff, really whatever you want. But what I'm going to show you guys today is, first of all, how to turn your paper into a square so you can do this project. And then I'm also going to show you how to fold the paper. I don't know if you can see the folds, but there's folds on it, so it makes it easier to space out your items so that they look like they're more in a circle pattern. And then I'm just going to show you, how to add different colors to make it rainbow and like a color wheel. So go ahead, get your paper and your drawing supplies. You will need a scissors to make your paper into a square. If you don't have a scissors at home, then you can skip the square part, but you do need a scissors for that. And then we're gonna be folding stuff and getting to our drawing. So let's get started. All right, the first thing I'm gonna show you how to do is how to make your paper into a square. If you don't have a scissors, you can skip this step, but the project will be a lot easier if your paper is a square and both sides are the same length. So what you do to turn your paper into a square is you try to hold your paper down flat with one hand, kind of closer to the bottom, and then you're going to take one of the top corners and you're going to gently fold it over, keeping the one hand very still. This one stays still. Gently fold it over until this top matches up with the side. Take a minute to make sure that it's not like this or like that. You want this top side to match up with the long side. So I can see it matches up. If I very gently start to press it down, I can see that it's pretty much even all the way up. So once it's like that, where it's even all the way up the side, you can press the fold in. And then while this is folded, take your scissors and carefully cut this extra paper off. So I'm not cutting this part that's folded, I'm just cutting the extra paper underneath away. And now I have my paper and it's a square. This is a good technique for making origami too if you don't have square paper. Before I start showing you the drawing part, I want to also show you the folds. So as you can see in this one, I have folds that go in different directions, and these folds actually help to make it easier for your color wheel to look round and like a circle. The folds are easy. We already have one. To make the rest of them though, I'm gonna make sure I fold from corner to corner. If it doesn't match 100% perfect, it's okay. We just need it to be pretty close. So press that in. Then you wanna fold one half to the other half. So I'm gonna fold this side to that side. And one more. So now I have it folded, and you can see lines that are going through different parts of my paper, and there's like an even amount. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4 folds, but really it gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces to draw your pictures. All right, so now I'm ready to start drawing my pictures on each line. Remember, there's going to be 8 of them, not just the 4 that we folded. We have 8 different sections to draw our pictures on. I try my best to make sure that the fold goes through the middle of each picture. I definitely recommend starting with pencil first. However, I'm going to use marker so it's easier to see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a butterfly on this one. Well, a bunch of butterflies. So I'm going to do a different butterfly on the end of each fold. I thought butterflies would be fun because it's something that's not too tricky to draw, but you could really make each one different. You obviously can pick anything you want. With the emojis here, these are maybe a little bit more simple. Each of them is basically a circle with a different face, but they still look really cute. On this one with the sheep, I obviously took a little bit more time, and I made each one kind of doing a different pose or having a different face. So you guys just really choose something that you find interesting. It could even be as simple as drawing a different heart for each one. Maybe one heart could have like little devil horns, one could have like an arrow through it. All right, so I drew all 8 butterflies. Now the next part is coloring in our rainbow colors for our color wheel. But here's the thing. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. That's only 6 colors, and we have 8 butterflies. So you need to think about those in-between colors, how sometimes, you might have a yellowish green, or a yellowish orange, or a bluish purple, or pink. Pink is just light red, so it belongs in the red section. On this one, I have red and kind of like a maroon or burgundy color. So look at your crayons or color pencils, and I promise you that you will have some of those in-between colors. I'm looking at my markers here. I want to grab first all of my basic regular rainbow colors. So there's my basic colors. And now I need to find 2 more that are sort of those in-between colors. Definitely want to use pink, so that can go next to red. And then I have this kind of teal color. And if you're not sure where it goes, put it next to colors and see where you think it goes between. When I put it between purple and blue, it doesn't seem to make much sense to me. But if I put it between green and blue, look at that. It really looks like it goes from one to the next to the next. Again, if I flip it and put it between these 2, not so much. Between these 2, totally makes sense. So find the color that it's closest to, and then just kind of see where you think it belongs between more. And then you can just go ahead and start coloring in each shape a color of the color wheel. You might think you want to add some more colors to some of your sections. And it can be okay, but if you do too much, then it's going to be confusing. On this one, I'm simply doing black with whatever color there is. On the sheep though, I did use a peach color on every single sheep for his face, ears, and feet. So if you want to add an extra color, that's fine, but maybe just do 1 and make sure that it's only in a small section. All right, and I am all done coloring in my color wheel drawing. I think it's cool to see how the colors change from one to the next. I love seeing this green to this teal to this blue. The in-between colors are fun because they kind of show you a little more how those colors shift and change. But just take your time coloring it in. If you forget what order the rainbow goes in, then look at these markers I've laid out. They show you pretty much exactly how to do it. But just have fun coloring it in, take your time, and adding little details if you want to your pictures. All right, guys, I hope you had fun making color wheels with me today. I would love to see what you drew for your color spots. Like if you made some characters or some animals or something like that, I'd love to see it. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope you had fun drawing with me, and I'll have something new for you next video. Bye.